must be eaten. Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. After this time for applause, the cliche is death out of time. Breaking first, the second, third, fourth, the floor. No, floor, you fall. How do you say insane hurts to be happy? In your world is a tune you just can't stop having a dream. Baby, yeah, just restless to say. Nothing to worry about. Funny. The last thing ranks down the hole in your room is a hole in you. You can't emulate, you went through the hole in you. You have always been there. The only child. A copy of a copy of a copy. Orange peel. The picture is you holding the picture. When you hear this, you will know that you're the new you. You want to list your arm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can you hear me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
And your worm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic, so safe, nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe Maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for this lie projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The wonderful distorts you. Happiness comes with what proves the young red and young.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation locked up? It's so much from its physiology.
Hey there, Fade. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Marish. And I won't let them stay hiss. I have to go.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know. All right, back to work. Hey.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing. Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up? We can learn so much from its physiology.
Is a valuable resource.
Good to see you again.
How are you?
God, I wish the executive bathroom hadn't shifted away. I'd kill for a shower.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit!
His prisoner they captured is the director's brother.
Brother! He's gonna get us all killed.
What can I do to help? Hey, I put extras, no offense. You're not the only one.
Stop by anytime.
Doesn't he look like smoke, though? Right now, you're carrying a bomb. Gear Canyon, wherever this is. It's all red. You die. Dead. I'm like a minute behind. Burn this corrupted material.
Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending the patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
through
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector. I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. Wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside. That's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small? No. Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No! That's just stupid. Come on with this. Nothing.
This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know. All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me. I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking. Candidates. Experiments. started there, and it's never gone away. Your way rotates. Something's blocking it. It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
City. Hippo in the city. Hippo in the city. Look at that hippo go. Executive major targets, Tyler. Pass. Now I'm only like 5 seconds behind. It said test. That's how I can know how far I am behind. I just say something and then the stream will also say the thing. You just blew yourself up. Are they just rising from the dead? What's happening? What's a personal mod? What mod do you have on? Slide projector can give you more powers. They already test all the other candidates.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
But you're already the director. I So he didn't get tested if he's not dead, right?
What I'm about to tell you, if we found out, I don't know what would happen. If who found out, brother? The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident.
Is your brother a bad guy?
Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident.
You're crazy.
That's what they said. That's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch that. Maybe it's too long, but we're still on the show.
I'm sorry. It's just my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, and it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life. Popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Evaluation of Dylan, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carl Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison.
Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You found a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on it.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neo. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neo turned me into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
See what they have in Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump. where they keep it?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't know matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! They're not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse,
it felt more real than anything. As real as what happened here.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No. It was an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. Everyone knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. Building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. It begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable. We should check that lab.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Figure it out. Doesn't look like a maze. How come everybody isn't dead yet? How have you not killed everybody yet? That doesn't make any sense. How do they respawn? Why don't you just throw things at him until he died? Angry at you. Your energy bar is a lot bigger.
Row. Contact the sanitary technical room.
Broken. Need an answer to these places. We need to find Auntie.
Is it a fast travel point? You already maxed out all your abilities? Didn't look that big. Let me see it. That's way bigger than it was last time. What's that far right? Oh, it's next to that, to the left of it. What's the middle one? Oh. Alright, I know Season. I was there when you got that one. Joe. Why do you keep pressing R?
This boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove under house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday hops.
What happened? Did you die? I missed it. You were talking to Audie, and then you died. That's it. That's what happened. You just died. Yeah, it didn't shit. Nothing showed on screen. Got out of the cutscene, and then you just immediately killed over. It also looks like you don't have a reticle. Like your life is over. In the hole. I think you have to go to where that big glowy is. Big and glowy. What is it? Save and reload.
Suomenlahden länsiosa, Pohjois-Itämeri. Ajoittain noin 14 päivällä ja illalla suunnataan 6 metriä sekunnissa. Yhdestä alkaen hyvä näkymys. Selkämeren itärantaa 90 Selkämeren pohjoisosa vaihtelevaa tuulta 3–6 metriä sekunnissa. Säärannikkoasemalla tänään kello 11. Kotkarankku 16 astetta. Helsinki Katajaluoto 18, Etelä 4, yli 20. Vuosää 17, Kaakko 3, melkein selkeä. Yli 20. Russaröö 18, Kuuntelu. Yli 20. Risma 16, Etelä 5, puolipilvistä, yli 20. Uutta 18.
pitkän valtameren varjoisvaeltaa. Etsii tietä valon luokse armaan ainiaan. Yksin sankar yhden syvemmälle matkaa pois. Se taakka hänen harteillaan kuin lupaus aina ois. Täs pelissä tää narri lyödään maahan aina vaan hetki kuulus lepoon luodaan jo takas kutsutaan. Aika särkyy ikuisuuteen, laukaus kajahtaa. Ei onnellista loppua hän kohtaa milloinkaan. Niin monta kertaa kerrottu tää tarina jo on.
Something up ahead. Do you see it?
Kestänyt ruottalaisen veljekset kunnon löylyt. Samma på svensk! Hey, girl. For a fin. Holidays home.